Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing my what sold for last week, Monday through Thursday, which was the 7th through the 10th. And it also was the same time that I had put my store on extended handling because we were going to Flipcon. I decided to start it on Monday because I had no pending payment orders, and I thought perfect time to get it started because nothing worse when you have all of these pending payment orders and then you end up having to take stuff with you when you're leaving because they could pay while you're on vacation. So I just decided go ahead and start it Monday, but I still shipped Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning before we left. But my sales a little bit less than normal, but not really. No, I was surprised that I did as well as I did because on Monday I had put 5-day handling, and then Tuesday I changed it to 4. And my sales were okay. Not as good as they've been, but still, I was pleasantly surprised. On Monday, I did go ahead and put the other platforms, Mercari, Etsy, and Poshmark, on vacation. I wish they would at least do what eBay does and allow you to sell still and then ship when you get back, but they don't. The thing with Mercari though was when I went to put it on vacation, it wouldn't start it the day that I was doing it. So if you're going to be going on vacation, make sure you start it before you're leaving. I think eBay, somewhere I was reading the time away stuff, and they suggest at least a day ahead. But definitely with the other platforms too, because I started it on Monday, and as soon as I had 2 things sell that day on Mercari. I never have 2 sales in one day on Mercari, but I did. And then funny thing is as soon as I turned it off on Friday, or turned everybody back on, I sold 2 things again right away on Mercari. Maybe I need to start flipping it. Just randomly put it on vacation and hopefully for the next day, and hopefully sell 2 or 3 things before I go on vacation. I don't know. It's funny how things work like that. All right, so let me go ahead and share the things that, oh, wait, y'all. It's been slim pickings around here for the last couple of weekends during yard sales because we have just been covered with rain. Just every weekend it has rained. And I'm sorry for those of you out west that aren't getting rain, but it has been awful here. So yard sales were just not that great. But we went out today, y'all, and you know that excitement you get when you finally find treasures and you can't wait to get home. Well, y'all, it happened several times today. I stopped at a yard sale and went over. There was like 2 boxes of plush. One was like a large tote and one was a tall box full of plush, and then there was some scattered around. First thing I found in one of the boxes was a $200 plush. And then I picked up another plush that was $40. And I thought, I wonder how much for all of it. So I asked her. She wanted $1 a plush, and she counted. She counted every single plush. I just turned away and walked away. I don't know what I bought, but I bought it all. $175. Plus a little more because then I found, 1 over here and 2 over there. But I ended up, we didn't even have enough money, and they didn't do Vendu. So I wasn't leaving my stuff. I was not walking away and leaving that plush. Even though she said she would set it aside and we'd be right back, I stayed and I shopped probably for another 30 minutes. And I spent another $100 while Robert went to get more money. Just one of those yard sales. I can't wait to share it with you guys. If I have my way, we're going to be making a video tonight just so I can start digging through. And it's probably going to take, with 175 plush, it's probably going to take 3 videos to share it all with you guys. But I was talking to one of the gentlemen that was helping with the sale, and he said most everything there was from the 80s. Just not the toys, the clothes, the shoes, the knickknacks and other hard goods, the music. I bought VHS. It's just one of those that was like, yes, finally. But can you see my excitement? I can't wait to share this stuff with you guys. All right, let's get to this. These are the 2 sales on Mercari before I could get it on vacation. First thing that sold was an Animal Alley Lion Cub from 2000, sold for $8 on a best offer. Do any of you guys, every time you see the notice that says somebody liked, is there somebody out there who responds to that and sends the offers? I don't. And maybe I should pay better attention to that. I don't know. Second thing that sold on Mercari was this Build-A-Bear Snowy Owl plush, sold for $14. And then that morning before I turned off Poshmark, I did sell one thing, and it was these CL by Laundry women's sandals for $15. All right, to eBay. This was a whole lot of bread and butter, but I was thrilled with it. First thing that sold was SpongeBob SquarePants pillow, sold for $12.95. And then this Westcliff Collection Pink Pig Rattle plush sold for $20. This is a Disney Jungle Book Shere Khan plush, sold for $26.95. Highmark Italy pasta serving bowl dish. I think I bought 2 of these dishes with different designs in the center. Probably paid a couple of dollars for them. This one sold for $12.11. Walgreens Cloth Barn Farm plush, sold for $11.66. A lot of these things I probably have picked up at the bins. This is a small sale, but I love picking up smalls, y'all. This is Shirt Tails. It was a 2-inch figure from Hallmark, 1983. This is the raccoon with the Halloween theme. It sold for $6.44. I just love them. Hallmark White Rabbit plush, sold for $10.45. You can see in my title, I try to pick anything distinguishing about plush because there's a whole lot of Hallmark White Rabbits. So, you know, I put in there pink, purple bow. Probably could have put checkered, something like that. But just make sure you use as many keywords as you possibly can, especially when you're listing plush. This was the last of these Rampart panels. This person bought 2 things from me. Their feedback is funny because they put like plus all the way across my feedback. I guess they were thrilled to get more parts to their Terradrome. But this last panel sold for $13.45. And he bought these fuel station panel doors for $22.45. Y'all, I paid $40 for the whole thing, and I have made probably several $100s at this point just selling the parts off of it. I still have the base though. It's upstairs. All right, this is a viewer sale, and first I'm going to apologize, Rose. Rose bought 3 things, and then she bought another thing, and I didn't realize it, and I didn't combine that one with the rest. So I'm sorry, Rose, but thank you so much. She also took advantage of the 20% coupon that I do offer you guys. It's for my viewers. I think Robert set it up as Rebel Reseller 20. The thing to note, though, when you are doing the 20% off coupon, you can't use it with the offer. So, but it can be used with the sale. So my store is almost always on sale. So whichever way, I'm pretty good about sending good offers also. So you'll have to just determine which way you want to do, either based on an offer that I've sent you or use my 20% off coupon. But Rose bought these 3 plush. It was a Hug Fun, Pink Bear, Hallmark Santa, and a Russ Schnauzer dog. And then she also bought this. I loved this. I almost kept it for myself. But this is a Tinkerbell desk paperweight, and it sold for $24.22, less the 20% coupon. So thank you again, Rose. And then right after that was another sale. And I finally figured out what this was. I showed it in a recent haul. It was just the top of an Alice in Wonderland figure. And it was to hold a Timex watch. Didn't know that. But Sheila, thank you so much. Sheila went ahead and picked it up right away. She says she does have the watch. Funny story is I had the Cinderella watch when I was a small child. And y'all, I grew up in Europe. We were on a vacation. My mom tells me this story, has told me this story. We were on a vacation. She had purchased me a watch, Cinderella watch. Oh, yeah, no, it was Cinderella, not Alice in Wonderland. But nevertheless, my story continues. We were in Italy, and she found me with the watch playing in the toilet. Just playing away. That's my story about Timex watches. It didn't survive that. Kahala men's Hawaiian shirt. This, I kept getting low offers on it, like $10 and $15. I even had somebody send me a final offer saying he never pays more than $15 for these shirts. I still countered at what I wanted, and then it sold for $27. So don't pay attention to those comments. You know, stick, unless you check comps and their prices seem reasonable based on what others are selling for, just keep doing what you're doing. Get what you want. I think I was actually sending out even lower offers than this, but somebody purchased it for $27. I picked this up once upon a time. Ceramic, one of those large ones that hang on the wall. Fork and spoon. I bought it because it had the mushroom design on it, and that seems to be very trendy and very popular. It took a while, probably a year or so to sell, but it sold for $27. Disney Parks Sophia the First doll sold for $12.11. I don't find a lot of it, and I don't sell a lot of it, and it does seem to be long tail, the Sophia the First plush. Scentsy Buddies, this is Haley, Blue Unicorn, sold for $12.11. I picked up a couple of these at an estate sale at one point. I think I paid $1 each. This might be the last one. This was Sesame Street. They were still sealed. These are the Viewmaster Reels, sold for $13. Snoopy Peanuts nylon parachute material type, not Puffalump, plush, sold for $8, best offer. Palace Pets, that Jasmine, I think this was something that was from the bin, so I have very little in it, sold for $8.06. These we picked up at an estate sale. We went on a day where they were handing out like Walmart size bags, and it was fill a bag for $5. So this was some of the stuff that I picked up. A whole bunch of Thanksgiving and other seasonal type decorations. This nesting doll set sold for $16. Eden Kermit the Frog plush. It had some issues as far as like a lot of peeling, which is like the fuzz balls on the body. So I dropped my price a little bit, and then I got an offer of $13.95, which I accepted. Y'all, I am a firm believer, like while I was on vacation, you know, my sales dropped a little, and then when I turned everything off, and I had turned off the international shipping, I had 3 really low days of sales right after turning everything back on. And I think a lot of times the best thing that you can do is accept offers that might be a little bit less than what you were anticipating. Send offers. Do anything that you can to get activity in your store. And I think I went 3 days, and now my sales are back up probably a little bit above normal for me. So I just truly believe that the more you're active, the more you're, sending offers, accepting offers. eBay sees that as, activity in your account, and hopefully things build up and, you know, pick up for you. I picked this up, I think, at an estate sale or a yard sale. I remember, I think I paid probably $3 for it. It is child guidance, and it is a math manipulative type game. And make sure when you're buying stuff like this that you use homeschool in your title, because a lot of homeschoolers look for this type of stuff. It's kind of like self-learning, you know, a game, not just flashcards. It took a couple of months to sell, but it sold for $31.45. Aurora. This is a $6 sale, but y'all, I sold it the same day I listed it. So it is just a little 6-inch penguin mermaid plush. I was thrilled. I knew I had listed it a little bit high, but you know, I tend to do that and then wait and see what the offers look like. But it sold the same day, so thrilled. Again, it was just an opportunity to take an offer and get a positive movement in my store. These are Little Tikes plates. I talk about anytime you find any of the dishes, there's a placemat set, there's flowers in a vase. All of these are vintage Little Tikes. I will pick it up. These did have some condition issues, but I got a $7 offer on them and I accepted it. Reese's Bear Plush. I tend to pick up any of these promotional type plush. The Snuggle Bears, the Hershey Bears, the Shoney Bears. I just tend to pick up a lot of promotional stuff. This sold for $8.96. Levi's women's jeans sold for $17.71. If you're new to my channel, I do not do free shipping. So when I say this sold for $17.71, my buyer did also pay additional for shipping. These two items I picked up at the Red, White, and Blue thrift store when I was up in Connecticut while Robert was taking his black belt test. Beth came down and we spent hours in that store. Loved it. If I ever get down to Florida, hopefully before the end of this year, Florida has several of these also that I really would like to get to. These were called Dolly Makers. These were 2 different kits. I ended up picking up 3 different ones, but somebody sent me a $30 offer on each of these, and I think I paid $1.99 for them at that thrift store. So, you know, $4 into 60. Yes. Look for that old stuff. I love it. All right, these are Roebuck Company men's jeans. They sold for $22.21. Y'all probably notice there's tags on these. I list them as unused, but I list all of my clothing, whether it has tags or not, as pre-owned. It is just a decision I've made. If I had gone to Burke's or Belk's or any of these other stores and I bought something specifically, Marshall's, to sell from a store, I would probably list them as new. I don't do retail arbitrage. But these I've picked up at thrift stores, I've picked up at yard sales, and I just choose to use pre-owned. Less chance of a little spot being on there that I didn't notice, so I just choose not to. It doesn't hurt, I don't think. First in Maine Bear, Dina was her name, plush, sold for $15.31. I like that brand. It's very nice. Pillow Pals, I pick them up whenever I can. This one did not have its paper tag in its ear. They still do well for me. It sold for $13. Aurora Green Dragon plush. Very cute. Probably a bins pickup. Sold for $8. Bread and butter, y'all. It all adds up. This is Jimmy. It was one of the animated plush played We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Yep, I have a video of it showing that it works. I've been doing that for a while. I do use the video uploader on eBay. I used to do the, you know, how you put it on your YouTube and then you had to copy a link and put it. I haven't been doing that. I don't seem to have any issues with the eBay uploader, so that's just how I've been doing it. The thing, though, to remember is a lot of people say they have problems with your video loading. Make sure you do not leave that screen until it has probably gotten to like 10% loading, because a lot of times if you leave that screen before it gets going, it just stalls. It just stops. I see it stop all the time at 4% when I inadvertently scroll down to go ahead and paste the title, and it just stops. So make sure you get it to at least 10% before you leave that screen. J. Crew women's cutoff jeans sold for $10.50. Tonka Little Chuck truck play set. I want to say I picked this up at my little favorite estate company. I want to say I paid $3 for it, and it only sold for $9.25, but that's still a profit. This outfit was in a basket of doll clothes I picked up at a church sale. I think, I can't remember. I've already divvied it up, probably added some of it to my doll clothes pile that I haven't listed yet. But I remember distinctly there were two things in that basket that made me buy it. One was this dress. It's a strawberry shortcake blow kiss doll yellow outfit for lemon meringue. It sold for $8.96, and then there was also a PJ Sparkles doll in there that I've already, the outfit for that doll that has already sold. 7 Wonders dual game. I sent an offer out on this, and it sold for $14. It's been listed probably 3 years. I remember being at a yard sale with my sister and bought several of these games and thought it would do better. It took a while to list, but I want to take this time real quick. I went and looked. If you go into your performance tab on your Seller Hub, there's one that's for sales. I went on there and I wanted to do a breakdown of how my sales happen. And I noticed that on best offers, if a buyer sends me a best offer, 29% of my sales are that way. Seller initiated is 22%. So 20% of my sales are me sending out those offers. I send them out all day from morning. Probably one of the last things I do before I go to bed at night is make sure all of my offers have been sent. And 20-some% of my sales happen that way. And then it said 52% of my sales are through no offers at all. So just thought I'd give you that information. Make sure you're using that. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot off. Usually I'm probably another 10% maybe. If it's newly listed, it'll probably be about the 5%. But I think it just, while you've got that buyer interested in that item, send them an offer and you might, make that sale very quickly. Disney Lovey Winnie the Pooh sold for $13.45. I could have got more, but it did have a tiny little hole in it that I did note and take a picture of. Cloud Bee, I just listed this. It sold very quickly. It is a Dreamy Huggins dog plush, sold for $15.25. This is a Labrador dog puppet by Sonny & Company, sold for $20.17. Love puppets. This would not load properly, so I'm just going to show you this screen. This I just picked up recently at a yard sale. I paid $5 for it, but it was new in the box. It is a Think Fun Brain Fitness Solitaire Chess game. I think it was an international sale, but it sold probably within a week of listing it for $25. And last but not least is this Build-A-Bear plush mini dog. It had the magnetic bandana. Just listed it also, sold very quickly before even a sale started, for full asking price of $14.95. Great sales considering I was on vacation that whole week, and the weekend just got better. It just got better. So I'll share with that probably Sunday, I'm going to try to get Robert down here so that we can make a video so I can see what I bought today. I'm so excited because, y'all, just on the top, I got 2 really nice plush, very nice plush. So I'm very excited. All right, get to work. Bye.